Well, hello everyone and welcome. We're going to start our session now. We're using our new technology and it's really great for me to be able to actually see you. This is an interactive process. I can see you and you can see me. I think just be aware that I can see you and I can also hear you, although I have you on mute at the moment. But this will allow us to kind of speak to each other at the end of the session. I'm also going to be making a recording of this, so hopefully we'll be able to share the recording a bit later. So today is our full moon in Pisces, and I'm sure that all of you have really been feeling the intensity of the energy. It's been an intense couple of days. I think it's been very intense since we last came together to talk about the 8-8 and the various things we went through. And everyone is aware, I know in the group, we spoke about things are changing, things are moving. The energy feels very, very intense. So what is happening? What's going on? I'm very excited by what's going on, and I hope in this chat we're having together to try to get across to you some of the exciting things that are happening. I'm going to be writing about them in a channel soon, but this will be kind of the first exposure to these new ideas. So here we are, full moon in Pisces, which is a water moon, okay, Pisces water sign. Pisces is important because we've just ended the age of Pisces, the Christian age. So those two fishes that represent Christianity, that represent balance, that represent yin and yang, that is the culmination of an age. And we're moving now into the Aquarian age. So there is a shift of energy. Just 1 second here. Sorry, it's still winter and I'm freezing. Just turn the heater on. So when we work with Pisces, we're looking at an energy that is very spiritual, very intense, very deep, because that's what Pisces represents. And when I was working on my journal today in preparation for meeting with you, I used that image that I put up on my website. I hope you can see it. The goddess and the water and the moon. Light's making it look very yellow, but here you can see the dragonfly and the sign of Neptune, which is all connected with the intensity, the power of Neptune. Now this comes after, in my journal, after what we did last time. Remember we did the chakras and the fluorescent colors, the luminosities, and now we're moving to this full moon, where we're still working with these beautiful luminous colors that are coming in. And we're working with the dreamlike quality of this new energy. The dragonfly representing dreaming, visionary energies, idealism, and spirituality, which is also represented by Neptune, which is in that image there. So working with that today helped me to get into this energy of what is Pisces, what is Neptune. But something more important came up, and this is what's exciting for me, was the energy of water and the masculine energy. Now, I don't know if you remember this picture from our course, the crop circle in Wiltshire on the 8-8, the water bird. And this represents the divine masculine energy. And what is happening right now is that the divine masculine energy is being anchored on the earth. The new divine masculine energy. So how can I explain this to you? Archangel Michael told us that the return of the goddess was the first step. So we've had the energy of the divine feminine, and we've been working with this for quite a while now. I remember starting to work with the goddess energy in the 1990s. And we've been welcoming her back into our lives. So 2001, Archangel Michael says September equinox 2001 was when the goddess energy was anchored on the earth. And September equinox 2015 is going to be the moment when the divine masculine is going to be anchored on the earth. And then, which is even more exciting for me, is that on the 11/11 in November, 11th of November, will be the divine marriage of the new masculine and the new feminine, these energies. And I will show you how I worked that with numbers, because 2001 is a 3. I can't remember what it was. 2001 is a 3, and 2015 is a 6, an 8, sorry. And together they add up to 11. So it's the numerological connections to this moment of divine union. So the wonderful thing about the water bird is it represents this new masculine energy. Yeah. Now, if we work with the Syrian energy, remember that the goddess was the lion and the god is the water bird. So the energy of the bird is the creative force of nature that is returning to our energy field. If you think of Horus, you think of Thoth, and you think of Ra, you have this bird man who is able to fly above things and see the bigger picture and to move with the currents of divine love and energy and creativity. If you want an analogy that's closer to where we are, maybe think about Pan, or the green man, the force of nature, the masculine energy in nature that is being re-anchored on the earth at this time. And what this energy feels like is it's electrical. It's a very powerful electrical energy. So I don't know if any of you have been aware at the moment of a kind of electrical spark that keeps coming into your body. I know I feel at the back of my head here, it's like a buzzing I get every now and then, because this masculine energy is electrical. It's the force, it's the power that brings the flow of energy into manifestation. So it's really, really exciting that we've got this new energy coming in now to balance the divine feminine. And it is all about balance. It's about bringing ourselves into balance. It's about creating balance and creating this marriage of energies for the new earth. Now, what I've also found as we've been embracing this wonderful new energy is it's affecting our lives, our daily lives. It's bringing us back into alignment with our souls. Because what happened in the past was we would incarnate into our bodies with a certain soul mission, and then we'd incarnate into the third dimension. And in this third dimension, the energies were completely out of alignment. So anything you wanted to do that was this way would suddenly go this way or that way. And you would find it very, very difficult often to fully align with your soul mission. Now, with this new energy that's coming in, your soul is finding it much, much easier to actually align with what you're meant to be doing on the earth. So you might be finding that despite the difficulties and despite the challenges that are happening at the moment, some really, really good things are happening in your life, because suddenly your soul is much more able to guide you, and you're able to hear more clearly what is being said. So my special feeling with this is like almost like being taken back to my childhood and being given a second chance with certain things, because things that I couldn't do are now able to do, because my soul is able to move me in the right direction. So I think many people will be finding that suddenly things are falling into place. Suddenly miracles are happening. Suddenly good things are happening, because the energy is supporting us in the work of our soul. And also because these new colors, these new lights are coming in, they're also supporting us. So it's much easier to be in alignment with your soul and to manifest according to the work of your soul. And this means that we are now in this wonderful place of being able to manifest and create the way that we want to. So, okay, I just keep getting noise, but I'll just leave that off. So that is what is happening, what is coming in. And that is why we're finding it so intense at the moment, because we're going through these huge shifts and being brought into these new energies. I just wanted to show you images I've been working with. This is the Birdman image of Horus. And if you look at, he's holding in his one hand a sword, and the other hand there is the wing, the angel. He's an angelic being. The Birdman is the higher form of the masculine energy. There's another one with the feathers and holding, I think it's just a staff of light there. But again, representing the divine masculine energy. So these are the new energies that are coming in at the moment. Very exciting, very intense, and absolutely going to change our world. And I just want to say before we go into our activation meditation part, is that don't be afraid, because there's so much fear out there. There's so much anxiety around what's going to happen in September. Nothing is going to happen in September, really. We're just going to continue pretty much as we have been, because the energy is a wave. It's a constant wave of new light, new information, new possibility. And we've been riding that wave since the 88. And yes, it may be intense in September because there's so many things happening. There's a partial solar eclipse, there's a total lunar eclipse, there's the equinox, and there's a full moon. So there are 4 or 5 really big events that are going to happen in September. But remember, you are riding this wonderful wave of energy that's going to really help you to manifest what you want to, and to work with your guidance, to work with your higher self, to bring in this wonderful energy. So on this full moon tonight, today, wherever you are, let's celebrate the anchoring of the divine masculine that is happening now in September, and look forward to the divine marriage as these two energies come together to create the balance for the new earth. So we're going to just work very gently tonight with Archangel Michael, and we're going to do a meditation that will bring us into connection with these energies and bring them into ourselves. So let's just be comfortable. You can close your eyes or you can watch me, whatever works for you. And just center into the heart and breathe deeply. And now feel yourself connecting with the divine spark, the light of your soul and spirit that lives in your heart center. And as you do this, just expand that energy into your light body, into your energy field. And become aware of the power of the moon, this full moon that is shining down on us all, increasing the magnetism and the energy, and providing a platform for new light and new energy to come through. And now just focus in on your heart once again. Take that energy down your body, all the way to the base chakra and into the earth star chakra beneath your feet. Feel yourself connecting. And then down to the earth heart chakra, connecting with the heart of the earth. And just for a moment, be in deep connection and communion with the earth. Feel the crystalline energies of the earth grids moving through the grids. Feel that electrical energy of the divine masculine awakening the earth as that sacred divine masculine once again returns with its electrical power. You may feel it in your body too. It's a kind of buzzing frequency of high energy. Now bring that energy back into your heart and hold it in your heart. And breathe deeply. Now move the energy up your body through your crown chakra to the soul star, connecting with your soul, the spiritual aspect, your higher self. And up into the solar, galactic, and the cosmic chakras, connecting with the divine heart, connecting with all that is with divine love. Feel the immense compassion and love, and bring that back into your heart where you are connecting heaven and earth in that beautiful figure 8. And now become aware of your divine masculine, your divine feminine energies, one on the right, one on the left, and just hold those in your hearts, creating another figure 8. And you are the 8-8 at this moment, holding those energies. Now, let that energy move out into the circle of people around the planet as our group once again creates a sacred circle. We are joined together with those present and those who will come later in a sacred circle of light. And into the circle of light, we invite Archangel Michael to be our guide for our meditation and activation this night, this day. Beloved family of light, this is Archangel Michael with the realms of angels and light, with the ascended masters, with the beings of life from Sirius and the Pleiades, and those beyond. We are all present here with you to support you and guide you in this new time, this new earth. Beloved ones, we thank you for your work, your willingness, your contribution, for all you do for the planet. And we ask you to know that even now at this full moon, the supermoon, as the energies pour through onto the earth, we are working with you and supporting you in your sacred circle as these new energies become available. So we ask you first of all to dream with us in the energy of Neptune and Pisces. We ask you to dream and envision. Dream of the new earth. Dream of peace and harmony and love. Dream of change and miracles. Dream of the good things that are coming as the sacred energies are grounded. Take a moment to imagine, visualize what you would like to see on the earth, in the place where you live, for the earth in general. Visualize peace, visualize abundance, harmony, growth, creativity. Visualize humanity ascending to a higher level of consciousness. For this is the great plan. And now, beloved ones, feel the energy of the goddess, the divine feminine, as she stands on your left-hand side. You may feel Mary Magdalene, or Isis, or any one of the great mother goddesses, Kuan Yin, and embrace that energy. It's beautiful magenta pink energy with gold. Ground that energy into your being, for you are the divine feminine. The goddess returns in you and through you. And we ask you to anchor that energy where you are on the earth into those grids, sharing as a circle, divine circle. And now, beloved ones, we ask you to be aware of the divine masculine energy on your right-hand side. We ask you to think of Yeshua, the Christ, or Osiris, or the Buddha, or any of the powerful masculine energies, Shiva, that bring compassion and power to the earth. And allow that energy to enter into you with its electrical sparks and currents, and ground it into your body and into your soul, into your cells, into every part of you, and anchor it on the earth, because the divine masculine anchors through you, and you are the divine masculine. And the sacred marriage is occurring in you and in your heart. We ask you to feel now the coming together of these twin flames, these soulmates, these divine aspects of the God force, because you are holding in your hearts and in your bodies the divine force, masculine and feminine becoming one, as the divine, the God force in you. And as this happens, you are grounding this energy, allowing it to move through you and into the earth. And we ask you to visualize the colors, the luminosities that you are working with, the gold of the Christ consciousness, the diamond light of galactic consciousness, the magenta pink of the divine feminine, and the turquoise blue of the divine masculine, together with the electrical blue of the Archangel Michael energy that is surrounding you at this moment. And then feel also the luminosities of all the other colors that are coming together to be grounded to the earth, to give you creativity, abundance, love, joy, and that you can experience these energies at this full moon time. So, beloved ones, we ask you to know that we are working with you. There are many, many beings of light on the higher dimensions. From the 7th dimension of the Ascended Masters right through to the 13th dimension and beyond, we are working with you to assist you in your process and to help you to create this new earth. And we ask you to feel our love, our joy, and our gratitude for everything that you do, for what you are holding in your hearts and in your bodies, and that you are holding this energy for the collective. And we ask you to know that even as you do this, as you hold this energy, you are shifting the frequency and vibration of the collective. You're helping them to move away from fear and towards the love, the creativity, and the harmony that was always intended for your earth by the Creator. So we ask you, beloved ones, now just to hold this energy in your hearts. Breathe into it. Feel the energy all around you. Feel the energy of the sacred family of life that is joined together with you now at this time. And allow the energy of the moon to intensify, magnify the energies of joy, of love, and the dream of the new earth that is manifesting in your hearts and through you onto the earth. So we ask you now to breathe deeply and just feel those energies. Feel the movement through you. And so now we're going to just release and allow you to return to the channel. But we will be available here to continue working with you and answering questions if you so wish. So just for a moment, hold those energies, feel those energies moving through you. It's a very intense, powerful energy that is moving through. And center into your heart. And ground yourself. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and return to consciousness. So we're back in our fifth dimensional space. Still working with those energies, still feeling those energies. Okay, so I'd just like to thank Archangel Michael for being with us and for being part of the meditation that we did. At this moment, I think it would be great if anybody would like to say something or be part of the experience, because we do have this facility now. So there are 25 people online at the moment. So if anybody would like to say something or ask a question, you can put your hand up and I can speak with you. Nobody's going to be brave. Okay, there's somebody with their hand up. So, hi, Kim.
Hi. Thank you for your beautiful meditations. And I had a question. I was doing a meditation not too long ago, and I felt like I had wings put upon me, and I still feel them. And I wondered if you had any insight with that.
I'm just trying to find you. Just let me see if I can find you. I'm just wondering why it's so difficult. When Kim was speaking, I'm assuming that everyone could see her. Just let me see how I can. Okay, let me answer your question while I look for you. It's kind of difficult, to speak to someone and I can't see them.
Yes, it is.
I'm just wondering why I can't see. Oh, there you are. Wait, I found you. Okay, lower hand. There you go. Okay. Hi. You were saying, yes, that you felt that you had wings that had been added to.
Yes.
I had the same thing happen to me. It was quite a bizarre feeling, as though the upper part of the back there was something that was expanding. There's two ways of explaining that. The one is that this is your angelic being coming online, obviously. We think of angels, with wings. But, and I think that's very valid. But I also think that when you think of the divine masculine energy and the Birdman, that possibly that entering into your divine masculine is also activating this energy. So it's just two possibilities for what's happening in your light body, and that you're feeling it as a much more intense experience, because you are, what's the word I want? You're aware of your light body, okay? So
Right.
I think all of us have wings, but only to the extent to which we're actually aware of what's happening in our light bodies. And at the moment, I think a lot of us, we're still moving between the third, the fifth, higher dimensions. So we're not always aware of what's happening to our light bodies, but every now and then we kind of feel different levels of being and things happening to us. So I think that's what you were aware of. Does that make sense to you?
It does make sense, especially when you brought the Birdman out today.
Yeah. But when I talked about the Birdman, on this picture I've got here, he is an angel. So what I've become very aware of as I work with different spiritual traditions is that they're all saying the same thing. So if we call him Horus or Archangel Michael or the Birdman, it's the same energy. It's angelic. It's an angel. Or it's a bird. The Native Americans talk about the bird tribes, and they mean the angels. So we have all these different ways of describing pretty much the same thing, It's really wonderful, it's fantastic that we have access to so much. And I've also found that working with color is also helping. You're working with magenta pink, and you're working with blue, and you're getting a feeling of what's going on. And I think feeling is the key to higher consciousness. The mind and talking only takes you to a certain level, but feeling is what takes you into the higher consciousness. So what you were saying, you were feeling those wings. That's when you become aware of yourself on a higher level of consciousness. So thank you for that question. Thank you, Kim. Nice to speak to you.
Thank you so much.
I'm not sure how I unspeak to you. Okay, I'll mute. No, sorry.
I could hear you.
No, I have to get to know how the system works. So I did something wrong there. Okay, I'm going to. Sorry, Kim. I didn't realize how this. Oh, there you are. You're back.
I got a message that said that you asked me to start my video.
Yeah, because I kicked you out and I didn't mean to. So
you meant to unmute me.
Let me see if I can just do that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, Carmel, I can see you. Let me see if I can get to talk to you. Unmute audio. Okay, there you are. Okay, this is great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful to see you in person and to speak with you one-on-one like this. Hello, everybody. I had a very, very powerful experience. I felt, a strong pulsing through the entire spinal cord area. But I just wanted to share something somewhat interesting. My life is, I'm a single mother of teenagers and hectic. I am down in Pennsylvania. I actually live in Boston. And I'm in Pennsylvania in a rental home now that I own and that I'm preparing to get ready to sell. And it's a beautiful 2.5 acre, pristine property. It's just lovely. But the other night, the first night I was here, I had left the basement door open, and at 3 a.m. in the morning, I hear this fluttering sound. And, at first I thought it sounded like, a cat, but I don't have any cats here. And I looked up and there were 2 bats fluttering around in my bedroom. And in me, in my panic trying to get them out of the room the next day, well, I fell and broke my wrist. So I'm mobilized here, but it's pretty much the universe telling me to sit down and be quiet and be still and go within. And now I get to sit around and just enjoy this beautiful sanctuary for a week or more, because I can't drive to Boston. It's an 8-hour drive and I have a broken wrist. Interestingly, a book that I grabbed from my night table that, I picked up and started to read but couldn't find the quiet space to read is Ken Carey's Return of the Bird Tribe.
Yeah, it's a wonderful book, isn't it? Yes. Yeah.
Well, I think that's what I'm going to be doing, is sitting and reading this book.
Yeah.
And so, it's just
You know what? I would recommend that book to anyone. I think Ken Carey was one of the premier channels. I think not many people know about him anymore. When I first started doing spiritual work back in the early 1990s, he's
written in the 90s, yeah.
Yeah. There was, what was the Return of the Bird Tribe,
Starseed Transmissions.
Starseed Transmissions, right. And they were fantastic. He really, really is a tremendous channel. And if you can get hold of the books, I know they're not easy to get hold of these days. I actually have copies of them. I was lucky enough to buy them.
Yeah, there are used copies available.
Pardon?
There are used copies.
There are used copies, yeah, especially if you're in the States. You can get used copies. Not where I live, but there's.
Oh, really? We have to get you some gold leaf, Celia.
Yeah, but the books is fine. I've got the books. Okay.
Good.
Thank you, Carla.
That's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was great to talk to you, and thank you for the information. And I hope you get better soon.
Oh, I'll be fine. Thank you. I'm slowing down. Bye.
Okay. Anybody else want to say anything? I don't have any more hands up. So let's just check out. Just checking out the chat. Okay. The author we're talking about is Ken Carey. That is how you spell his name. Ken Carey. Okay. So Maria. Okay, so, well, we've tried out our new system and it seems to work. I have to say that it's a bit off-putting because I can see all of you at the top. So when I'm talking and somebody goes off to do something, I think, well, where are they going? I think you have to be aware that I can see you and that, it's an interactive thing. So we're working together, and I think it's wonderful. And I hope that next time we get together, I'll be able to speak with more of you. I know that some of you are not English first speakers, so it's difficult for you. But maybe if you prepare questions or you can put questions on the chat, we can work that way. Anyway, this is just a new system. When we do the webinars, we're still going to be using the Citrix, the one that we have been using so far. But I like this system, and we're going to be using it more for these kind of informal get-togethers that we can have using it. I think there's a lot of possibility with it. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here. And I look forward to maybe joining you again for something in September. I'm sure there's equinoxes and full moons and all sorts of things. So let's hope that we'll be back together as a circle, as a group, and that we can use this technology again. So thank you so much, everyone. And until we meet again, bye-bye.